welcome to Fam Kitty 92's Art Space, or wherever you may see this video at. Today I'm going to be talking about how I take commissions. Okay, so for starters, I am a blind digital artist, illustrator, and concept artist that was completely self-taught. I grew up around art my entire life, so I've been drawing and painting since I was a little girl. And also, before I went completely blind or lost most of my vision, I did commissions on the side as well. In fact, when I was a teenager, I did our new high school's mural as well. So I kind of got a little bit of a tiptoe tip into commissions. I like taking commissions because not only does it help me build my skill set, but it helps out, and every little bit helps, because as a blind digital artist or just a disabled person in general, it's hard to make a living. And eventually I would love to continue my commission work full time, but that just isn't feasible right now. And partly due to how people feel when I tell them, hey, like, I'm a blind digital artist, they either run for the hills or some of them take chances, and we need more inclusivity that we can do those things. And if you're wondering how I do stuff as a blind digital artist, I did make a video about that, about my process as a blind digital artist, and you can check that out over my channel. And at the end of this video, I'll either pop it up or it'll be somewhere. Okay, go check it out. All right, with all that up front, first things first is, yes, my commissions are open, and I'm going to take you through the process of how I take commissions and where you can check me out at. First thing I'm going to pull up is my Instagram. Hello. If you don't know my Instagram, you do now. It's MapKitty92. Go follow me. Like and share. I have lots of art content on there and processes that you can check out and links and stuff. So, again, you can DM me for commission details and I'll give you all of what you need if you're interested. Or you can go into my links, and I'll also show you on my YouTube channel here is where to go. But if you click here, where it's like I'm going to be reading Kitty92's artstudio.com. This is my actual website for everything. It holds everything I have, pretty much. And I already have it pulled up. So I'm just going to go ahead and click on it. And this is what it'll bring you to. This is my website for all purposes. Generally, you can click on these buttons. About me, little backstory. My commissions page, which is where we're going to be focusing on. My portfolio, which I'll pop up too, and my contact me page. So let's go to the commissions page. And also, before I move on, these are my icons. And yes, I am a blind digital artist, so I use a lot of screen readers and stuff and things. So all of my stuff has to be accessible. And I was lucky enough to get my site up and running again, updating it to be completely accessible to me. So all you screen readers out there, if you're watching this video, my stuff is screen reader friendly. At least I strive to keep it that way. And if not, please message me so I can figure out what to fix. So we're going to be going to my commissions page. It'll bring you up these with these little buttons. And this just goes back. My terms and services are right here. You can read them. Please do before you request a commission. All artists who takes commissions have terms and services. This is a lifesaver in and of itself. Okay. And I also have info and pricing, which is also linked in my request form. So it has all of the types of commissions that I offer and info about them and pricing, and also example pricing. Okay, and you can find that here. And I'll go through what I offer in a minute. Right now I'm just trying to show you guys where to go. Okay, so when you come back here to my commissions, you'll also see like how my commission process works. I forgot to mention that. And this is just going over how the process works in general, how I take commissions. So I do have a commissions right there and my workflows here. So when you're interested and you figure out what you're interested in my work and you want a commission by me, yay, thank you. Thank you for your interest. So you're going to click here where it says request form, and it's going to take you to my Google request forms. And you're going to be filling this out. It's 4 pages, but it's pretty simple and straightforward questions. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And you'll read, email. It's also going to have the terms of service here. And yes, my Google form is for the most part screen reader friendly. Please, if you say no, that you don't accept my terms and services, I will not be accepting your commission. The terms and services keeps both me and you safe and secure. And that way you know what the contract is, what the plan is, and we can execute it nicely. So, yes. And then, of course, it's got the pricing and commission types on what I offer linked below with the link that I just showed you. It will pull up the info and pricing page. Section 4 is going to be the most important part of this request. Okay. So this is where you get everything. And when I have a explanation here that says if you're describing something, please be mindful that I do use a screen reader, and 9 out of 10 I can't see a random photo that you put, and you need to describe it the best you can. Be extra descriptive if you have to. All descriptive matters. Now, if you do send me a photo, I do use Ray Metabands to alt text photos and describe what it sees to me. So don't panic too much. I can figure it out. So here you're going to put either the name of you. It can be the nickname. You don't have to put your real name. If you don't want to, give me a nickname, handle. It's whatever I'm going to be calling you. The email that you provide is the email that I'm going to be contacting you with updates, with process images, with discussions. This is our basic communication. Okay. It's going to ask you what type of commission you're interested in, what tiers. Also, I have, if you have any add-ons, which I do have add-ons available for each corresponding tier. If you want a tier 1 commission, please don't click on a tier 4 add-on, because no, stick with the type of commission that you are interested in. That way it'd make things so much easier. Okay. Or if you don't want any add-ons, because this is a required question, just click no add-ons. Now, this part is describing your commission in detail. Again, describe it in detail. Everything. Talk about colors, poses, very descriptively what you want in this commission. And I do request that you have at least a max of 5 reference photos for me. This allows me to go in the direction that you want as well. Again, if you can't describe something, I can get somebody else to describe them to me, or I can get my Ray Metabands glasses to describe them to me. You know, the whole 9 yards. References help in every way, shape, and form. And also, if you would like to name your commission, please do. Okay. And that way, when I put it on my quote, queue, and I have it laid out on my Notion, I set that name, whatever you're naming it to, is what I'm going to name it to. Okay. And also, that's it. So when you're done, after you submit it, please allow for like up to 2 days for me, so 48 hours for me to respond back if I accept or decline something, because, life, we're busy, we're crazy. I'm a mom of 4 to, 3 out of the 4 are medically complex. So we're really busy. But yes, I will always make time for the commissions too. We make it work. Our crazy household is chaos organized. That's how I like to put it. Organized chaos. Okay. Once you send that off and I then get back to you that I accept your request, then I'm going to send you over here to my Ko-fi page so that you can pay. And one of my conditions of terms of services is you do have to pay me up front. I've had in the past people try to cheat me out of artwork that I've spent days and days on. So no, I do require that you pay me up front. And because of scamming and stuff, this is just what I found easiest way to not get scammed. So when you get an exception email from me, I'm going to tell you to come over here to my Ko-fi page. I'll give you the quote, whatever it is. All right. Just to make things simple so that you don't have to give me your information. I don't have to give you my information. Just come over here to the tip section of my Ko-fi page and type in what I quoted you at. So if you had a tier 3 with complex background, it's going to be like $60. So you would type 60, and under the message, put in tier 3. Oops. I heard it say B. Tier 3, name of commission, or what you named the commission, and then put in commission. That way I know it's not a simple donation. It's just you paying for your commission, and then click the tip and do what it says. Okay. I only accept through PayPal. So this is how I get paid, through my commissions. And I find that it works. And I've heard a lot of other artists, not just me, who do this method as well. So it's safe and secure. And you don't have to give out your information to me. I don't have to get out information to you. We're good. Okay. After I accepted your commission and you paid for it the way I showed you, you're going to be pretty much added to my Notions. This is how I keep track of everything. And as I'm showing you this, the commissions on here, I'm not going to click on them because I'm not going to give you any of their details or what they're for, yada, yada, yada. You will see the names that they chose to name the commissions, because that's why I ask you, what kind of name do you want your commission to be, so that you can give it to me freely. Please don't use your real names. I don't put your real names in this or nothing like that, for the record. I just have your basic, commission info. What do you want to look at? All that stuff. That's what's in here. That keeps me on track as to what I'm doing. So, once it gets off of awaiting payment, it'll go into in progress. And that's when I actually start working on your commission. And you'll get frequent updates on this and where I'm at on your commission. I'll usually either share it or I'll screenshot it and send to you, so you can see where you are at on the list. So these are just example. Well, this is my current what I'm working on right now and where it's at. So this is how I keep up with everything on this. And yes, I think the template that I'm using on Notion is from Lunar Strawberry. Well, it's Lunar and a Strawberry. So if in case you're interested in where to find this at, here you go. I've also tweaked it because it didn't really look like this before. So I've kind of had to like do some tweaking and stuff. But this is where I keep everything listed on all of the revenue that I have, all the commission tiers, and where each commission's at. Also in my commission queue, there is a wait list. So if I get too many commissions at once that I can handle, it will go there. And if it's on the wait list, I do not expect payment until I'm ready to get it off the wait list. So, but yeah, this is just my process and how I do it. Not every artist does it the same. So please keep in mind each artist's preferences on this. But this is just how I stay organized. And I use Notion not just for my commissions, but for everything under the sun in organizing this entire household. Highly recommend. There's lots of templates. Great. And I'm not sponsored, but it's just a really good tool to have. And it's also accessible. It can read. Well, it don't read, but screen readers can read it. Okay, now we've started. So what is my workflow from there? And when I start, the first step I do is sketching and lining. Okay, this is to me like the most important part, because if it's wrong, the whole piece is wrong. So during this step, I do go back and forth with the client and offer 3 revisions if they need it or if they request it. That's fine. We get 3 revisions before I move on to the next step. And please be mindful to keep communication with me. Always check your emails when you're doing a commission, because if I email you a check and you don't email me back with your thoughts, then I can move on, and then you might not like the piece once it's done, but it's not my fault, because you have to keep good communication. So I do offer checks often during each phase, and I don't move on until I hear from the client that it's okay to move on. And then after sketching a line, after those 3 revisions are done, or if any is done, if they give me the okay to move on, then we move on to base coloring. And in this step, I offer 2 revisions if requested before moving on. And then I move on to the final rendering, which is kneading out the details and the hardest step. So I can't just back up and fix if something they don't like now. So I do offer 1 small revision, but it has to be very minor. And then I deliver it. Then I give them another check to make sure that they like it and they're good. And it'd be finalized, and then I will deliver it through email. You will get a high quality PNG or a high quality JPEG image of your commission. Here's just some examples. Well, it is my portfolio from my portfolio page on my website, and where I have majority of my artwork and some of my commissions on there who I've asked and they allow me to showcase. So this is just some of my work that I have done, and I hope you guys like it. This is the illustration, and my portfolio is ran through ArtStation, Bamp Kitty 92, Jess Isley. So yeah. And my past commissions so far that allowed me to put these beautiful pieces up on my portfolio. Thank you. But yeah. Okay, yeah, I think that pretty much covers it, how I take my commissions and how I do commissions. Um, if you like this and you're interested in more info about my commissions, click the link in the description of my channel or down below, and it'll have where you need to go and you can check it out for yourself. Also, if you want to tune in, I am going to be coming up with and making a video about why you should commission a disabled artist. Please keep an open mind because we can do things too. And it's not about charity, and disability does not equal inability. So give us a chance and like and subscribe and tune in for that video coming up next.